Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's a girl Uche, and today's video I'll be telling you things you should know, the new update, things you should know before traveling down to Ghana. What you should know before traveling down to Ghana. Many people have been asking me, what are the requirements that I need to travel down to Ghana? What are the things that I need to know before traveling down to Ghana? So before traveling to any country apart from Ghana, before traveling to any country, make sure you make inquiry about that country. Make sure you know the things you should do in that particular country. So the number one on my list today before traveling to Ghana, number one, know the conversion rate, how their currency is. Know your conversion rate, because there are people that they don't know their currency. Once you give them any amount, they just take it like that without knowing the conversion rate of that particular amount of money. And most people are being, once you're not conversant with that currency, they'll begin to cheat you. Those people changing money will cheat you. They won't give you the accurate amount you are meant to take. And the other thing again is food. Know the kind of food they eat in that particular country before embarking on a journey to travel down to that country. So you make a research about the kind of food they eat, so that when you won't get hungry, you won't go hunger strike whenever you travel to that particular country. So to know if you can be able to fit in to the kind of food they eat there, if you can be able to eat such kind of food, then you can be able to travel to such countries. So before embarking on any journey, make sure you know the kind of food they eat, know their conversion rate. The first one I said, know their conversion rate. The second one is the food, the kind of food they eat. And the other one is access to internet. There are people that travel down to different countries in the world apart from Ghana, but to other African countries, they don't have access to internet because they don't know the kind of mobile data they use there, the kind of plans, like the mobile plans they use for their SIM cards over there. So whenever you're traveling to any country, try to get to have an idea about their access to the internet, so that you definitely need data to browse all the time. So you need to know the kind of network that fits in, that works in that particular country you are going to. And another thing again you should have in mind when traveling to a country, like for instance Ghana. I've been saying Ghana, know their transportation so that you won't get there and get confused. Know how their means of transportation is. There's some places you travel to, maybe their means of transportation is motorbike, or their means of transportation is public transport. They don't have taxi. You have to get into a public transport to go to any destination you are going to, so that when you get there, you don't get surprised that am I going to hop into this public transport? Am I going to hop into this bike to travel to my destination? Like traveling to any country in Africa or in the world, make sure you know their mode of transportation is very, very important. All these things are the things you should know before embarking on a journey to Ghana. Another thing again is their water. There are many of us, like where I come from here in Nigeria, we make use of we drink sachet water here, and we drink from the tap. There are some countries that don't really take waters from their tap. Not that when you get to that particular country, you start drinking from the tap, not knowing those tap waters are not good for your health. So you can either make a research on this kind of water they make use of there. If they use bottled water or sachet water to drink, for drinking and for cooking. All those things are the things you should know before embarking on a journey to Ghana. And the most important one I'm supposed to mention first is the travel requirements. There are many people that are traveling today, they don't know the travel requirements to go. Like when coming to Ghana, there are travel requirements that you need to travel down. Either you're coming by, there are travel requirements that you need to have. Like you have to have your by air. You need to have some of these necessary documents, necessary things for traveling, because without those things you would not be able to travel down to Ghana. So you need to have your COVID-19 vaccine card, you need to have your yellow fever card, you need to have your passport and your visa. All those things are the requirements that you need before you can, as you need before you can come down to Ghana. And if you are traveling by road, you need to have your COVID-19 vaccine card also. Yes, they ask all those things at the border. You need to have your yellow fever card because they ask all those things in the border. And you need to have your passports. So in my next video, I'll be talking about other means of traveling to Ghana and how you can travel to Ghana by land. I made a video about that on my channel, but I didn't really show you the processes, things you need before you can be able to travel by land. So I'll be making another video about it in my next video, how to travel by land to Ghana or to Togo. So all those few things I've mentioned here are the things you need to know, you need to have before embarking on a journey to travel to Ghana. So you should know all those things. I've mentioned transportation, I've mentioned the food, I've mentioned access to internet connection, I've mentioned the travel requirements, I've mentioned water. All those things are the things you need to know. I've mentioned transportation, you know, all those things are the things you need to know before coming down to Ghana. So you don't come down to Ghana and be stranded. Another important thing again is you have your hotel reservation. You need to have a place. You need to book your hotel reservation. Though some people, they travel down to Ghana here and you'll find your way around and see some hotels you can lodge in for the night and you know, and have your rest, you know. As you can make a reservation of those hotels whenever you are planning to come to Ghana. So those things I've mentioned are the things you should know before coming down to Ghana. So at this point, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please smash the subscribe button. I have always been saying subscription is free. If you like what I do, if you like my content, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below in the comment section, and tell me other things you should know before coming down to Ghana. I've come to the end of this video. Don't forget to turn on the bell notifications to be notified whenever I post amazing content like this, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.